What's going on, guys? Asian Guy here, bringing you a video covering the global server of One Piece Treasure Cruise. However, there is a small little thing that I want to talk about for JP and global, and all I can say, guys, is expect the unexpected. And that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. And let me get into the global timeline of predicted sugo-fest or predicted incoming units, and where you should be looking to save your gems and where you should be pulling. Now, if you are impulsive like me, you've probably already pulled on the Kid and Hawkins sugo-fest. Apologies I didn't get this video out earlier. I had some real life complications, but I personally don't think this is a good sugo-fest to pull on. But it's already a bit too late to say that now. Apologies to the people who have already pulled and been shafted. Congratulations to everyone that got lucky on this sugo-fest. But incoming after this is most likely Kizuna, Boa, and Luffy. Where you're going to have the limited rare recruits. It's going to be a Team Kizuna. You're also going to have the Stussy PvP unit, which I do not think you should pull on at all. And then at the end of the month, or towards the end of next month, it should be around 6+ Garp as well. So this is not necessarily all going to be in this month because there's only a few days left in this month, but rather within the space of a few weeks of each other. That's what you should be expecting, this limited rare recruit batch of Boa characters to come through with PvP Stussy as well. And then in the next month of November, sometime in November, maybe late November, is when you should start expecting the influx of quick super type units, which are going to be Smoker and Sugar, but most importantly of all is PvP Whitebeard. Now, I don't know, I can't remember off the top of my head if PvP Whitebeard came before or after Smoker and Sugar. I'm 99.9% certain though, PvP Whitebeard did come after Smoker and Sugar, because if I'm not mistaken, the NPC team that you could fight for the Whitebeard included Smoker and Sugar in that team. So logically speaking, PvP Whitebeard should probably come after that sugo-fest. So again, Smoker and Sugar, it's a trap. It's a trap, guys. I don't recommend pulling on them. The Bonnie rare recruit is pretty good, but still, it's a bit of a yikes. And then we have the escape, well, not really escape from Logtown units, but the throwback units for Robin and Chopper. The escape from Logtown event was centered around this stuff, but again, also a trap. There's also Treasure Map Reiju support units. That's why I put Treasure Map Reiju there. She is going to be the Treasure Map mode unit. But again, also a trap. Those supports don't really feel like there's a need to have them. And then, of course, the very big 6+ for PvP, 6+ V2 Rayleigh. One of the best characters in PvP by far. Probably the most used character in PvP on Japan right now. And when he hits global, I can guarantee he's going to shape and change the meta completely, along with the PvP Whitebeard. So my prediction is PvP Whitebeard is probably going to be arriving within the next 3 to 4 weeks on global. Maybe at the very beginning of December if my timing is really off. But around that period. And then 6+ Rayleigh will probably come at the same time. And then after that, guys, when we start heading into December and Christmas, you should be expecting one of the best batches on the game, which is going to be the super type Boa. Now, the Boa batch, the swimsuit batch, or the summer girls batch, every single rare recruit in this sugo-fest is top tier. The Rebecca is amazing. I thought the Robin was actually the best when she came out, but after playing through the entire batch, Rebecca is by far the most useful, and her limit break plus is amazing as well. It's special silence or special sailor. Let me compose myself. Sailor Despair removal, which works really nicely because she has special silence removal as well. And her sailor ability will undo special silence on her. So in basically all situations, whether your sailors get despaired or not, she can also remove that special silence. Fantastic, fantastic unit. Viola is top tier, Robin is top tier, and Boa, V3 Boa, for the month she comes out, and maybe a month after that, so around 1.5 months after she debuts, everything is going to be centered around her. And in those 1.5 months, she is by far, hands down, unrivaled, the best legend in that game for the 1.5 months that she's out. There's a Blitz battle, there's a raid, there's a Coliseum, there's a Kizuna, there's a treasure map mode, all centered around her. And it's if you pull her, it's a Dunker Yoshi, it's a Dunker Nick, it's a Bellissimo. It's a Dunker Bandai Masterclass if you pull her and her batch. But then after that, guys, this is where things get tricky because there's so many good units that will come out after this. Limited rare recruit Alvida on a very high rated up sugo-fest banner, which will have limited rare recruit Lucy as well, really high boosted. So this is a very good limited rare recruit banner as well, which I do personally recommend people pull on. Now with super type Boa with the expect the unexpected memes, I was an advocate for pulling on her banner, but this is how the unexpected OP-ness is coming. So yes, but then after that, you do have the treasure map mode boosters, which are going to be the Kimono Perona and Kimono Vivi, which they're good units. They're not overpowered units, they're good units, and they are only limited to that treasure map mode. So if you are a big Perona or a Vivi simp, I can't stop you from pulling, guys, but if you are a big simp, let me just tell you, probably don't want to be pulling. And then you got 6+ meme bay. Let's move on to the next part. But wait! Something doesn't add up. So we have been predicting that Sanji Luffy, the Germa 66 super type unit, the Sweet Commander super type unit, is going to be February of 2021, because that's when the anniversary for Global arrives. But we're on January right now. We're looking on this timeline, we're looking at January. So what's gonna happen? Are we gonna have the Halloween Int super type units, that meta coming in before Sanji and Luffy, assuming that sugo-fest is going to be the global anniversary, which I do think, I'm like 85% certain this will be the global anniversary. Sanji, Luffy, Germa 66, and the Katakuri Sweet Commanders unit. There's just too much hype around that not to be an anniversary level sugo-fest, unless they do move that to New Year's. It's also very possible that could be the New Year's sugo-fest as well. And then after that, you have a triple PvP unit banner, which is a really good banner. The Kaku is top tier in PvP. Calgara and Nolan is top tier in PvP. The Konis is okay in PvP. It is a really hard counter to side teams. But out of those, I would say Kaku is the best unit, then Calgara, Nolan, and then Konis. And then after that, guys, you have the World Journey, Vivi, and Rebecca. Yes, another Vivi special unit, but they're both actually really good limited rare recruits. So that's something that might bait people in, because there are challenges limited to that, and it's quite a difficult challenge unless you have the Vivi. You're always going to have to use at least a Vivi friend captain to get the challenge done if you don't have your own Vivi. But yeah, very good units there. So that month is also going to be very tricky to manage your gems. I mean, there's so many good units and so many good sugo-fest to pull from. You have the what should be the anniversary, then you have a triple PvP banner and a double mega world journey banner where the two units are superb. And then you got 6+ Capone, which you should not be pulling on. But that, I am still confident that the triple legend set are going to be the anniversary for global, because I don't think it would make sense to have 3 Int legends as the global anniversary while the characters are all super popular and super hype, and Mihawk, Law, and Shanks. I don't think it would work. I don't think it's ideal to just be, hey, here's some Int meta, deal with it, that's what you're gonna have for anniversary. I think it would definitely be more hype for Sanji Luffy, the Germa 66, and the Sweet Commanders, because I personally think that Sanji Luffy is still better than Big Mom and Kaido versus unit. So that's something to keep in mind as well. But if we're going to switch it around, that would mean New Year's or January is going to be all the Int super type legends. There's another Team Kizuna there as well. That's also, ooh, you know, it's a bit of a, ooh, do you want these Halloween legends? Because they're pretty damn good. They are the new best legends to run in PvP. If you are scared of the Int team, well, expect worse, because the Int meta is just stronger and stronger and stronger in PvP as well. Kaido and Big Mom contribute to that as well. They buff up Int units like Tunania, so that's something else to keep in mind. Then we have another PvP banner, which is going to be the Leo and Wika, as well as the Frankie, which I don't recommend putting on. I don't think it's worth it. You can get other PvP units like Whitebeard, Kaku, etc. on this banner, but ultimately I don't think it's worth going for those 2 units specifically. And then you have got the limited rare recruit Sengoku for Kizuna, and you also have Sanji for the treasure map mode, neither of which I think are great units to go for. And surprisingly, we still don't have a 6+ on Japan. I was really expecting 6+ Halloween Ace. His books were in the Rayleigh shop, so I'm very surprised we didn't get a 6+ Halloween Ace. Although while I'm recording this, who knows, maybe 6+ Halloween Ace information will get dropped. But that aside, let me just take a look, because I do see something in new unit information. No, we are not getting 6+ Halloween Ace as of recording this video. And then, last but not least, what we are getting on Japan very soon is the Versus unit. Not a dual unit, guys. Versus unit is a completely new mechanic for Kaido and Big Mom. They are big spoiler territory. But at this point, I don't think anyone should expect Bandai to not spoil, because the majority of JP players are, of course, manga readers. I would say the majority of players for One Piece are manga readers, so expect them to drop spoilers. They did ask in a survey before, do you read the anime? Do you read the anime? Do you watch the anime? Or do you read the manga? And I'm pretty sure the reason they did that was to see if they could start dropping spoiler units. So with that in mind, expect the unexpected, guys. Expect the unexpected. But moving on, we also have the Oars, which makes the Mihawk one of the best units in PvP. This Oars with the Mihawk is a disgusting combo. Very, very, very powerful. The way it works is Mihawk, every time he crits, he will reduce enemies' defense by a level 2 up to a maximum of level 8. And guess what? Oars gives int units a level 10 crit rate up. Disgusting. Disgusting. And then we have two very good World Journey units again in Marco and Ace, who I tried to pull for, guys. I was not lucky. I did not get them. My heart was broken a little bit on the discounted multi. Yoshi kind of left me down at that moment. But on that banner has a 1 gem multi, guys. The 4th multi and the 7th multi, if you decide to go in that deep, both of those multis are 1 gem banners. So essentially for 4 multis, you can get, what, 131 gems for 4 multis. Really, really nice. Every single multi guarantees you a World Journey unit on the +1. And the World Journey units at that point, you have got the Vivi and Rebecca in there, which is really, really nice. And you've also got the Marco and Ace in there, as well as all the other ones, Reiju, Sanji, Luffy, etc., are all in that banner as well. So if you're missing World Journey units and you want World Journey units, then this banner, the Marco and Ace one, is the banner for you. So you want to be holding off for that. Ultimately, where is the best place to be spending your gems, guys? I have not kept this a secret at all. The best place is definitely PvP Whitebeard. If you care about PvP, you have to go in on that banner. If you care about your gameplay and unlocking slightly difficult pieces of content that might require certain niche units, then the limited rare recruit Alvida and the Lucy limited rare recruit banner is really, really good. If you're looking for top tier legends, then in that case, you want to be going for the super type Boa Hancock. I think her batch is incredible, the best batch by far. And then you've got the Halloween int units, which I think are great in PvP. They're great overall, but in terms of the wide spectrum of the game, I think once the imp meta dies down, their usage will kind of go down and dip a little bit. Although I do want all 3 of those legends. I think they are fantastic. And then, of course, you know, I love PvP. I want to have them in PvP. But then after that, you can bet yourself that the global anniversary is going to be either Sanji Luffy with those 2 other units, or the Kaido versus Big Mom. And with that in mind, you should really be saving your gems, guys. Don't get baited by Sugar Smoker. Don't get baited by Kid and Hawkins. Don't be baited by any of the rows 1 and 2 other than PvP Whitebeard if you care about PvP. If you don't care about PvP, that's a hard skip. Do not go for the PvP Whitebeard. But then you get the whole cluster chunks of all of these amazing banners back to back to back to back to back, draining your gems before the big event, before the big anniversary. New Year's is probably going to have an insane sugo-fest as well. We live in the era of Yoshi and Nick, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to save your gems for the Dunker Yoshis and the Dunker Nicks. Trust me on this, guys. I'm telling you right here, right now. Expect the unexpected. You want to be saving all your stuff. Yoshi has thrown a wrench in all the disappointing sugo-fests we've had now, and he's making everything amazing. So please, remember to hashtag Dunker Yoshi, Dunker Nick, Dunker Bandai with a Bellissimo, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Make sure to start saving your gems up. And yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Hope you enjoyed the video and hope it was helpful. Bye-bye.